compress air supply, we use 5 two-way valve, which is solenoid valve, 1 flow control, and double active cylinder. So we use also push button and solenoid valve. So when we push the push button, the double active cylinder will extend, and then when we release the push button, and the double active cylinder will retract.
This is the compressed air supply. This is a 5 two-way valve with a push button and spring return, 1-way flow control valve, and a double acting cylinder. The push button is connected to a relay, and the relay is connected to the solenoid valve. The initial position for the valve is the double acting cylinder will be retract. When the push button is closed, the relay will energize, and relay R1 from normally open will be normally closed and energize A1, and the cylinder will extend. When the push button is released, the spring will return it to its initial position. This is the air compressor unit, the 5 two-way valve with 2 push buttons. Each push button is connected to its own relay, S1 at K1 and S2 at K2. When the system is energized, the initial position for the piston is retracted. But the condition is when 2 push button is pressed, only when the double acting cylinder will extend. It performs an AND gate logic. When one of the push button is released, it will go back to its initial position, which is retract. This is the air compressor unit. This is a 5 two-way valve with a spring return and a push button, which is connected to the relay K1. And this is a 1-way control valve, and this is also a double acting cylinder. The initial position of the cylinder is retracted. When push button S1 is pressed, it will extend. Push button S2 will act as a circuit breaker and retract the piston at its initial position.